Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. So this week's event is called Smart Tech, and you can see right here it was for Prime Core Shards. We're not that far away from the finish, but 250 aren't really going to get me anything new. You can see right here, I'm far away from 5,000. I was happy enough and lucky enough that I got all the current defense Prime Cores. So I'm just working on the regular ones. I always try to get the harder ones out of the way first. That's my 2 cents. And so this video is going to be about opening up rewards based on this event. There's also the 9th anniversary one, and even the one before that called High Stakes. Plus, of course, the Cyberpass rewards. Do I? No. How far away am I? I am 130 away. But how far am I away from another 5-star? All right, so I guess it would do a difference, but I don't have anything. What is that, 130? Win 5 battles without deploying a medic? Oh, war battles. All right, so unfortunately not that one. That would have been cool, right? 5, nope, I can't do that one either. Yeah, this current war, unfortunately, I did not get that far in, but that would have been nice. The 150 right there would have got me it. All right, no big deal. So let's go with opening up some goodies. We'll start off with these Total Spark Crystals. I don't think I have to worry about anything getting capped, right? Nope, but I'm gonna worry about it. Even with 100 and what was it? 109, 110. I don't gotta worry. It's not gonna be all regular spark. No, I didn't see any combiner spark. Oh, okay, that was crazy. Um, on this account, I don't have everything maxed out, so it's fine. I actually needed some spark to start now upgrading Overlord. They have his 5-star part available for purchase. Normally it's 15,000 5-star shards. So it's really easy for me to say, hey, $20 is a lot cheaper than three 5-star transformers, so I bought that. The only issue is that how viable is 5-star Overlord? Not entirely sure. That's the big thing. Like, there's other guys out there that are, when I mean guys, I mean combiners, right? Like 5-star Ruination. Even with the nerf that they gave him, he's still probably the best. I plan on eventually getting 5-star Predaking and 5-star Leo Kaiser's around the corner. I have to see how he is. Who knows? Maybe if you're watching this, 5-star Leo Kaiser's already out. But we'll find out. I have the strongest one, and I'm content with that. We can also mention that on the 5-star anniversary, it was a low score or low reward cap. Any which way to talk about it. The good news was that at 170,000 points, they give a free 5-star. I shouldn't be saying free. They give us 5,000. No, not that they give us 5,000 shards, right? They just gave us a blatant 5-star crystal, right? Yeah, they just gave us a full-on 5-star crystal. So no complaints about that. And I am kind of hoping for Tarn. I want to see how his ability 11 is. Not that I wouldn't mind anybody else in here. I use Flame War to pop open outposts, and Dirtbag easily keeps, somebody like Flame War or anybody alive, because his mine will attract, enemies, whether it's the outpost bots or defenses. What else we got here? What is that one? Oh, okay, binary. Oh, yeah. So what I also did was I bought that 60% off binary bundle. So I know I got one binary bonding element. Will I get another one? I mean, it's really low chance. And from where I stand, it's really not about that anyway. What I prefer is more combat bot spark. And this is really nothing. But because this is my secondary account, I don't even look at certain stuff. I'd rather have a G metal instead of a gold. But, what do? We get what we get, right? RNG is on whose side? And this is what, total shard? Yep, total shard. Go with those. Yeah, I don't want to go all the way to the... Oh, I guess I gotta scroll. Scrolling. Alright, yep. Give me lots of 5-star shards. This was probably from the 9th anniversary event. Is there anything from the front that I can move? Are these base defenses or regular defenses? Alright, maybe regular defenses. And the big stuff I'm going to do on a separate video. And when I mean the big stuff, I mean the 5-star crystal and even the defense core over here. I'm sorry, the prime core. I don't know how many I have left, but yeah, that was good. I got a G metal. Not that I need any base cores though. Yeah, hopefully the devs are looking into how to kind of improve what we can do with alloy and base defenses. Because when you're like fully maxed out, base-wise that is, what are you doing with alloy and base defense cores? It's like base defense cores, you're not really doing anything because you have everything maxed out. The alloy, you can at least say like, oh yeah, I'm putting it into the shield. Maybe you can say like, oh yeah, wait a second, I'm putting it into alliance alliance rewards. Yeah, alliance donations, that's the word I was looking for. But the problem with that is that the alliance donations, they cap out at some point. So I think like maybe like this account probably has, I don't know, it has well, fingers crossed I remember. We'll check out what the inventory is, but I'm sure we're sitting on at least 100 500,000 alloy in inventory. And A little bit of issues when I go like farming. It's like, all right, banking up alloy for no reason. Then you hit the cap and you're like, all right, I'll stop playing. Which is also something that they need to look at. It's like if you want to keep me in the game, you have to figure out what's making me stop playing. And hitting the cap of whether it's no progression, resources, these are things that stop players from playing. So they got to figure that out. And you know what we'll do? We'll also start opening up some stuff from probably the, yeah, we'll do Leo Kaiser bundle. Oh, taking a sweet time. I don't like that. And one of the main reasons I'm doing this is because I want an Iron Bison G metal core. Hopefully I get it. Yeah, I mean, Felbat doesn't have a G metal core. They have to kind of redo some of this stuff because Iron Bison wasn't even G1, you know? They have a bot specific section, but I don't know why they make a mistake like that. It's a little frustrating. As a fan, not from a game point of view, because like, oh, okay, I'll just go to that section. It's easier for me to get to, so probably a benefit. Who knows? But, you know, it's just like, hey, if you're going to do it right, you know? And I don't think I'm going too crazy about it, right? Like, I'm a fan. Fan is short for fanatic. And making a mistake that kind of deters from, you know, the mentality of being a fan, it's not a good thing. You know what they should be doing? They should be finding a way to better give G medals. And that's just from a player point of view. From a business point of view, it shouldn't be like, oh, the harder we make it, the longer they'll play and the more that they'll give. Because that's what it's always going to come down to, right? Like, the longer you're in the game, the more likely you are to pay. A lot of people, what they'll end up doing is just pay right away. And it's like, oh, okay, that's great. Like, those are those, you know, dolphins and, um, God forbid, the whales. And there's nothing wrong with them, you know? Wow, look at all those. We got two golds. It's more the gripe is that the way the business looks at things, which is revenue, revenue, revenue. And where my gripe with that revenue mentality, revenue first mentality, is sometimes it'll go a little over and be like, all right, let's be greedy. How do we squeeze the most out of them? And that's where my gripe is. And these gotcha games are exactly what they are. Um, is Transformers Earth Wars the worst? By far, no. Um, is it the best? That one I can't say. I don't play all the gotcha games. I just know that there are other gotcha games out there that have even lower percentages, like less than 1%. And that's insane. That's criminal. And where I can relate right now with what I just said was I'm trying to get an Iron Bison G Metal core. Um, at least what Space Ape, I guess Yodi won, right? At least what the devs, what they instituted was being able to take these cores and put them together in the Power Core lab. So not every little thing in this game is RNG based. One of it was, getting your alt faction 5-star. Either it's Optimus Primal or Beast Wars Megatron. What they should be doing is putting in the Dark Saber and the Star Saber in there. I think it's Prima Star Saber. I'm trying to remember real quick. But they should be. Let me just see where I stand. 600. Trying to get to what? Get close to 450, right? I don't want to make this video too long, because the next step of it is unlocking another 5-star. I think I'll go for that same batch. Yeah, right after this is done, we'll go check out my combiners, because I think I have enough for 5-star Predaking and 5-star Leo Kaiser. But right now, I'd rather just get more 5-star Transformers instead of upping them. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Iron Bison, come on, give me a gold. Well, it'll at least give me a gold. I'm hoping for a G metal. Yeah, only a gold. Will I have gotten 100 silvers to give me 10 golds to give me 1 G metal of Iron Bison? That's the question. I think I already mentioned who I wanted, right? Like, out of that batch, everybody was pretty good. Are they all war worthy? That's the question. What they did, right? It makes complete sense, right? You can't have, like, everybody can't be great. You have to tweak things. Some are going to be, you know, incredible, and some of them are going to be weak, meaning the Transformers. And the reason I want to get Junk instead of going for, say, Hook. I already have Wheeljack. And I can't remember who Minerva's alt is. I know who it is when I look at the Transformer. I just don't remember the name. But, like, they heal really well, and they do like a small little chunk with as a special, right? But with Junkeep, going from, revive to, 100%, that's something, And when you play a match, you get more energy back as you destroy buildings. So, you can probably use Junkeep's special. I've only used it like twice in a match. I don't think I've ever used it 3 times, but it's possible. And I'm not saying that the person's immortal from it. That's not the case. But reviving, either, multiple teammates or the same one a few times, that's great. I think there was been a time where I've used that on... so I guess I should mention Wreck-Gar, right? Because I already have a 5-star Wreck-Gar. And so I would use my 5-star Wreck-Gar's revivability either on somebody like Afterbreaker. Oop, I went a little too far. No big deal though. Somebody like Afterbreaker or Elita 1. Wondering. I'm going to use the 4 stars on the Autobots. Because I'm missing Autobots. It's not that many. We might go for one more. Yeah, let's see if we can get one more. One more 3-star. Which we get. Grimzeeks do nothing. Yeah, 1. Oops, that was 10. No big deal. Whatever. Autobots. There we go. 1. No Decepticons, that meant. Alright. And now we come over here. We get the 4 stars. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Let's go and get another 4-star. Yeah, because I went too quick with it. I think they plan on nerfing Deluge also. Hmm. 17 batches now, huh? I did not know that. And these are all Autobots. Hopefully I get a new one. Yep. Strafe. I do like Strafe. He is Air Sentius. Only one new guy, no problem. Alright, do I have anything else? And now let's go for... I forgot which batch. Oh yeah, let's just want to double check. Who is missing? Alright, we don't have Vortex yet. Okay, so I have every piece for 5-star Leo Kaiser when the time comes. Predicus. Pretty powerful. Oh, I completely forgot about 300,000 Z Energon. But we're not going to rank him up. But I have every piece, so no problem. There are no pieces of Dino King yet. I wonder how they're going to do this. Are they going to finally start releasing these guys? I wonder if they thought it out. Yeah, right. You can go for these guys. 5-star Cyclonus is coming out at some point. I think Acid Storm and Astro Train are already out there. Can't wait for Cutthroat's 5-star. And I think that's it. So let's let's go back in here and grab someone. Not full tilt. Oh, of course, the strong guys are left behind. No, I'm more afraid of getting crankcase and slipstream. Am I getting farther away from what I want to get? Yeah, flatline, that's who the medic I was talking about. Uh, yeah, I just got strafe, who's thrusts alt. I think I got away from where I wanted to be, right? Nope, definitely don't want that one. Where is... What can't I find? Ooh. Who's left here? Astrotrain and Black Arachnia. Did I get the last, No, I didn't get the last one, right? Because I still need fire. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I was just like, what's going on? Flame War, that's what I was talking about. So I'm just improving my chances of getting Tarn. So let's go for Legacy 15. I'm like looking at Legacy 5. All right. All right, so that being said, that takes care of this video, guys. But there will be upcoming videos of me opening up both those 5 stars and this newly acquired Prime Core. So if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. I do make videos every so often, so feel free to subscribe. And if you have some constructive criticism, go ahead and leave it down below. But thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.